Welcome to Dr. Social Problems. In this video, I would like to answer the question, why was Mr. Tyre Nichols beaten to death by 5 police officers? Dr. Social Problems is structured the outline of the carefully selected one topic, then answer to the question deeper than anywhere else, and at the end, summary of the key points in writings. If you are ready, let's start. 29 years old FedEx worker Tyre Nichols was beaten to death by 5 police officers after a traffic stop when he was driving back home from a park. According to Chicago Sun-Times, Mr. Neil Steinberg points out 5 reasons why Tyre Nichols was killed. 1. Because they are cops. 2. Because Nichols was black. 3. He might have questioned them or hesitated following their orders, which gets some police officers mad. 4. Because the cops were in a group and so reinforced each other's violent behaviors. 5. We live in a racist society where the lives of black people aren't seen as significant. Which of these 5 is true in this case? Is Tyre Nichols' case another racially motivated police violence? In the latter half, I would like to answer this question crystal clear. If you are interested in discussing this kind of social incident, please click the channel logo you see in the corner not to miss the next episode. And now, what was the true reason? Public opinions seem to be running in the direction of racially motivated police violence, which has been happening so many times, leading to Black Lives Matter. However, one thing that is different in this incident is all the 5 officers were also black. How do you explain this? It is true that black people are more easily regarded as suspects by police officers. And there's also an element in which people develop hate towards the same kind. For example, there are cases in which minority females once get married to a white husband and thus associated more with white people. They show certain levels of despise and hate toward the same minority group who are still disadvantageous in American society. So these police officers could be having some superiority to the same black people because they were accepted as police officers having a certain power in the society. However, this making light of black lives is not main reason why these 5 black officers assaulted the same black Tyre Nichols. And the fact that there's a report that they were also involved in other violent accidents than Mr. Nichols' case. This means violent behaviors are chronic with these 5 people. Regardless of police force, correctional officers, or military, those who have the background of coming from hoods especially, they have mentality of forming a gang in a job they are hired. As a social pathologist, I speculate there's a high possibility that these 5s were forming pseudo-gang group in the police force, as some people do as correctional officers or in the military. Possibly these 5s were enjoying something like gang activities, wearing the police badges, which enabled them to do whatever they want to do, especially in the case of those who do not follow their orders at the traffic stops and so on. They may have been chronically enjoying assaulting those victims as a group in which each member had strong comrade mentalities. And this explains why they did that to the same black person in the social atmosphere of making light of black lives. Although this time it came out as a crime, there exist so many gang-like groups across different occupations. As a long time ago, sheriffs formed a gang group against the bandits and so on. Please look at the faces of these police gang members from such angle. This is it. If you liked today's discussion, I would appreciate your clicking likes and also sharing it with your friend. Although it may have been a difficult day to some of you today, I am wishing you a peaceful night wherever you are watching this video on this same small planet Earth. Until next Doctor Social Problems, bye-bye now.